ready. Assuming master control. Processing complete. Do keep up. Heed the echoes. Symphony of life. Shake it up! Go over here. Woo! One more. Hey, don't blink! You'll miss the best part! Assuming master control. Order executed. Cadence. Halt. Drive safe! Got a long bucket list. Good thing I've got time to check every box. Symphony of life. Absolute futility. Preparatory beats begin. Will the approaching sounds be beautiful enough? Symphony of life. Cadence, halt. Will the approaching sounds be beautiful enough?
pattern. Symphony of life. Ictus, ready. Indispensable. Are we there yet? Will the approaching sounds be preparatory beats begin? Symphony of life. What significance will you grant them? Life or death, no alternative.
Useless idiots!
Absolute futility. Music to my ears. Are we there yet? Will the approaching sounds be in my way? Cadence, halt. What significance will you grant them? Will the approaching sounds be beautiful enough? Witness blossoms in mills.
All targets in sight. All units fired. Order executed.
Drive safe! Check this out. Woohoo! Woo! One more. Hey, where's the fire?
Useless idiots!
Ictus, ready.
Drive safe! Need a ride?
Join me in accompaniment. Indispensable. Are we there yet? Cadence, halt.
Save me, boy!
Will the approaching sounds be Ictus, ready. Life or death, no alternative. Music to my ears. Preparatory beats begin. Indispensable. approaching sounds be beautiful enough?
Got a long bucket list. Good thing I've got time to check every box.
Power.
Got a long...
Will the approaching sounds be beautiful enough? Symphony of life.
It's ready.
What significance will you grant them?
Power levels. Precision calibration. Combat efficiency. All green.
Gotta go fast!
You two, please halt. From your clothing, I see of my people you are not. Oh, a solid skin. How interesting. Solid. But I must ask, I sense one of you carries the aura of the Space Trek Collective.
Not sure who here knows what Ingvar did. We rescued the Solaskin from a void storm.
Void storm? You mean the one just before? Then grateful I must be to you both. But ask I must. The void, a shepherdess named Astrid abides there. Saved the stray Soliskin you did, yet entrusted to a true shepherdess you did not. Why come all this way?
I forgot about that. Without a solid reason, he might start.
Because Astrid has been hiding something from you.
Your meaning?
Astrid's daughter Maya is a student at Star Torch Academy. She conducted experiments that broke protocol and caused... Maya is now facing harsh punishment. Astrid, according to the Star Torch Academy faculty code, as Maya's teachers, since Astrid can't shepherd the Soliskin, we must step in to do so ourselves.
I should have known Astrid's daughter would stir such trouble. The Academy's willingness to come this far is unexpected. Forgive my earlier words. Tonight we hold a feast for tomorrow's rite of return. Join us. Come, from this day forth. Rest at the camp if you wish.
There's still some time before the feast begins. Maybe someone here knows something about Foreseer Ingvar.
She cured Googlo's upset stomach with the
When I roamed the world above, what I missed most was the reactor drive's warm glow.
You have really been to the first.
Friends, it is time we feast. Tomorrow marks the rite of return, where we send our beloved Soliskin back to the great body of the Exostrider. Farewell it will be. Now, let us put aside the sorrow of parting and embrace the joy. But heed this, my friends. Too much drink you will not have.
We will face Foreseer Ingvar tomorrow. I've simulated 73 possible outcomes, but even so, I can't cover every scenario. If I could build a model that covers all possible outcomes, considering
You were quick on your feet earlier. You've already got...
that's because I believed your approach was effective. Did I really do well? Understood.
With that in mind, you can relax.
I know. It wants us to give it a name.
Well, since it's really trying to buddy up to us, how about we call it Buddy?
Ah, it seems to like it.
Then it's settled.
Well, that's a relief.
Hello. Will you dance with us and the Soliskin?
Grandfather Axel says the Soliskin are happiest when dancing with shepherds.
Oh, but I'm not good at dancing.
I'll join you. Let's dance with Buddy. What do you say?
Hooray!
Our real battle starts tomorrow. Tonight, let's relax a little, Mornay.
Yes, my men.
Some uninvited guests have arrived.
Where did Mornay go? I'll send her a message. That is something she would say. Not that I know where the 13th planet of Norma is, but at least I can figure out where she is from the picture.
Mentor,
We can drop the act now, right?
someone might be listening. Do you want to sit for a while? Oh, you noticed. They've been running all day, so their power is low. I plan to wait until they finish charging. While they charge, I can't move. It doesn't anymore. Before I had prosthetic legs, I had a condition that kept me in a wheelchair. Now, at least, I don't have to worry about being... I can finally chase after what I really want. I love beneath Lahairoy's frostlands. The stars here once. Someone put it like this to me. It's because we see the stars that humanity imagines what may be. The stars are humanity's muse. I think so too, but I also believe that there will be a day we build a miracle that lasts longer. That's the dream I've carried all this time. And exactly. This ceremony is how we retrieve the Exostrider's core energy component. Then we'll use the multiphasic energy conversion model through the superconducting network. It will follow a 3-stage activation protocol. The reverse phase oscillation model There's still some time left before my legs finish charging. Okay, little buddy. I'll wake him up now. Mentor, you're awake. Something isn't right. We seem to have a situation at the Archer Woods. I detect signs of a void storm in the woods. Waveform. Analyzing now.
So this is what's causing the panic.
What is it that brings you here? With the void storm's fury. This is a disaster not seen in centuries. The right of return cannot be done. Not in these.
Let's investigate this together. The signature waveform of this void storm matches the one that device generated before. This is no naturally occurring phenomenon.
When did you have the chance to analyze this?
When my be careful. Threat detected. All targets in sight. Access confirmed. I found a device. It's close to the Solace Tree.
Solace Tree? I have a bad feeling about this.
Deploying force field. Converting energy. Cover modules ready. Modeling complete. There are so many contaminated exoswarm here. The void matter concentration is also very high.
Maybe the device Astrid had was incomplete. This could be the real deal. One with the sounds.
Activating countermeasure. Command mode engaged. Leave it to me. Processing complete.
Swift and resolute.
Just like before. When it's disabled, the void storm stops. However... if this really was the work of Foreseer Ingvar, what would make him do something like this?
Do not worry. The path has already been laid. At last. Finally.
Mentor? Mentor! Are you alright? Did you see something again? It seemed worse than last time.
This void storm might not just have affected the woods here, but the workings of the Soul Asylum itself. I think that's why I've been seeing visions of this member of the Six.
Greetings. The Shaper once made a prediction. If a visitor from beyond Lahairoi protects Bjartar Woods from destruction, an invitation to Sol Asylum they will. Now, the one from the prediction appears.
Choo. Choo. Choo.
They have their own missions to complete. The road to Sol Asylum is here. Please, follow this path.
Mentor, please, wait a moment. There's something I want to say to you.
What's the matter, Mornier?
I really wish I could accompany you to Sol Asylum. But I think it's best. Yes. When you touch us, I lack the ability to connect with them like you do. And the Space Trek Collective's knowledge doesn't align with the ways of the Roya. Instead of joining you, I think there are other ways I can contribute. Yes. Ingvar should have been present at the rite of return. Additionally, the environment here... No. You... Well then. I guess this is goodbye. Please, take care.
Six are expecting you, as was predicted.
Are we there yet?
The dim light here. It's like something I saw in those memories. From this angle, the faint ring in the center is probably the heliogyre they put to a halt. My tacit mark. It's resonating with this star-like object. Seems like I'm able to move it. Aligning the pattern on the star with the heliogyre makes it glow. It's feeding power into it. If I channel light from all directions, I should be able to restart the heliogyre.
Heliogyre has awakened. It seems Yes. With great reverence is your soul asylum. As you see it, is not as it once was. This is why I summoned you. You witnessed the void storm in Bjartar Woods. The solace trees shield the woods from such storms. The others succumbed to the corruption. Only with the last of my strength, I turned the 6 star. That, at least, ensured that when my strength failed and I fell into slumber, no one, save for one. Correct. As one of the 6, I can glimpse the near future. All I could do was send us.
That solace can had vanished just outside the academy.
Because of your actions, the source of the corruption is stopped. But the other 5 are no more. I have one final request. But before that, allow me to tell you what the Heliotic 6 truly are. Centuries ago, a calamity awoke beneath the ice. The void devoured all, erasing every trace, every existence. In darkness, the Exostrider's blade sealed the threat deep below. It drew its fiery drive, a light that would never fade, lifting it high over the highway sky. Under its glow, the frost did melt, life blossoming with Exoswarm aid. Yet the calamity stirred, its remnants ravaging the living. Thus, the 6 wisest among us became the Heliotic 6. The Exostrider's lens became our Heliogyre. From the drive's turn, the season's laws we discerned. We shed all idle thought to link our minds to the Heliogyre. Our shared cognition converged for mortals to touch the edge of the divine. Since then, the Roya have walked in the High Roy for centuries. The 6 shared their computational power, weaving a vast network to reach the Exostrider in a dimension beyond mortal understanding. The data we provided to the Space Trek Collective was interpreted through this network. But now, the only one who can continue the calculations is me. The ones chosen for the 6 are born with resonance with the Heliogyre. It cannot be forced. Now the remaining 5 cannot calculate, and there are not enough worthy successors. Even if the Heliogyre resumes its rotations, unable to interpret its readings, we will be. With your authority.
The Heliogyre was meant to be interpreted by 6. If you bear all the calculations alone.
I cannot say. All I know is this. If no one remains to interpret the Heliogyre, the Void Storm's occurrences will be unknown. Life will once more fall into peril. The Space Trek Collective's decades of effort in preparing for the new solar ceremony will come to nothing. Since the moment I was brought to Sol Asylum as a child, I have never once seen the world beyond. In the Heliogyre's light, do I glimpse the universe. And in seeing life rejoice under my protection, do I take comfort. This has long since become second nature to me, a part of my life. So now, what I bear is not glory, but burden, but duty. Arbiter, please, grant me this authority.
I respect what you wish to persist.
Soon, a great calamity will fall upon the High Roy. I will share all that I know of the Heliogyre with you. When you call, answer, I will.
Residual void matter corruption. I need to find a way to cleanse it. That sound. Is it Buddy?
Save your strength for the calamity ahead, Arbiter. The children will help. The rite of return, the ritual that once sealed the calamity deep underground. Just now, the children have offered their strength. The Heliogyre can once again begin its rotation.
Useless fool! I told you to destroy the Heliogyre completely.
I'm sorry, but there's a reason for this. Some uninvited guests threw off the whole operation.
Save it. I don't want to hear your excuses. At this point, our entire plan has fallen apart because you screwed up. And to think, I went out of my way to get a pass for you to the new Federation.
No, I'm begging you, don't leave me here. I'll do anything, just tell me what you need.
Ugh. You're lucky the one at the top gave someone as pathetic as you one last chance. There's the other visitor in Bjarta Woods now, correct? Some crippled scientist. Find her. Make sure she doesn't make it back to the collective.
Well, since Mentor is already headed to the Heliogyre, I'd best get started on what I can contribute. There are signs of void matter contamination in the plants and water. If I follow these traces, I should be able to find the source. Threat detected. Converting energy. Hover modules ready. Order executed. Energy consumption increasing. Found it. This must be where the contamination is coming from. Heavy encryption, but it's sloppy. There we go. It's a test chamber. Energy consumption increasing. A terminal. It must belong to the owner of this. It's encrypted. Modeling complete. Weapons free. Command mode engaged. Guidance ready. All units fire. Locked in. Guidance ready. Processing complete. This is a Space Trek Collective project proposal. Thank you. It's a pleasure working with you as well. So their plan wasn't just to disrupt the Heliogyre by unleashing the Void Storm in Bjarta Woods. They also planned to...
scientist. Crippled. It's you. All I have to do is get rid of you!
I'm not really good at dealing with this kind of conversation. Access to this lab? Wearing Royan attire? You must be Ingvar, one of the successors to the Heliotic Six.
Heliotic Six. The Six. Just because of my resonance ability, would I be forced to spend my entire life trapped in that Heliogyre? They call it Aroya's highest honor. But did they ask if we wanted that fate? Everyone acts like they respect me. But the only one who truly wants to help me is that good lord from outside the tribe.
From outside the tribe? You've joined forces with the Fraxidus?
Huh? What's that? Who cares? I just know that person promised that if I placed the device near the Solace Tree, my wish would come true. Then I'd finally escape from this frozen wasteland and go start a new life in the new Federation.
You have no idea what you're doing, and no idea who you're aligning yourself with. This project proposal comes from the Space Trek Collective, dated 10 years ago. It outlines an idea to use the drive's emergency response mechanism to artificially make it fall from the sky. And the method for triggering this mechanism is to pollute the Solace Tree's root system with void matter, making the reactor drive determine that the Threnodian had breached the lock.
You're saying that because I dropped that device there. The drive is going to...
Mornier, the Heliogyre is operational again. We can get the readings you need for the new solar ceremony. But something happening out there isn't right.
Yes. Once I handle something here, I'll regroup with you. Move aside. Before the drive falls completely, I need to go back to launch Helios.
No. His orders were clear. You're just a cripple.
It's been a while since I've heard someone talk like that. Since I had these legs, anyway. I've been told that in situations like this...
Wait a second!
I should make my displeasure very clear. All right. Now it's about time I catch up with my mentor.